off the Warlock. I believe that's a bad choice. Ooh, nice TP there. KuroKy. I think he should have just went for the tower in mid lane, because if he just sandstorm, all these creeps would be dead, and they probably would have got a tower a little bit earlier. And the reason is that even if you kill that Warlock, you're not going to benefit that much. It's going to be like a 200 extra gold for KuroKy. However, if you kill the tower, that's 1,000 gold for your team. And again, you know, one less tower for your opponent, one less tower for the late game opponent means a lot. And I mean, they do regardless get the tower. Meanwhile, it looks like KuroKy has picked up the TP, has picked up the haste rune and has TP bottom, doing a bit of damage on the Necrolyte. Nice, really team blink there. If you saw what exactly he tried to do, if the Necrolyte didn't TP out, what that would do is that when he blinked here, he blocked off Necrolyte's movement path, and Tinker would be coming in from behind and actually, you know, do the other side of the block, and basically it would be a sandwich, killing the Necrolyte. But you know, he just TP out, so kind of a. It looks like there is going to be trying to be a gank on Puppey. Puppey pops his whiffs, and it's going to be okay. Meanwhile, lots of kills. I mean, I could keep complaining. Looks like Chen's going to go down, most likely, or not. Yeah, I keep saying that the I cannot pronounce, SGC team today is not capitalizing on this advantage, but really Fear has been absolutely everywhere. Fear and KuroKy, they have been absolutely everywhere, leading the ganks. And I mean, looks like Alchemist Scepter is going to be on KuroKy. KuroKy farming extremely well. I mean, he has been popping up creep waves quite many times, and even with Potm with the bit leap build, and she should be a bit careful. Farming wise, you can see that KuroKy up there, 113 kills. However, Kunka and Necrolyte really fat right now with creep kills. However, their scores aren't that hot. They've been getting ganked pretty much. So that's really, you know, the thing that's offsetting the balance right now. Sentinel farming extremely well. However, they're being ganked left and right. Really good ganking lineup from I'm sure KuroKy is having a fun time with the Ancients, and not sure what he's going on. They're actually really hiding in this spot, trying to get a gank off. However, there is a ward by Nirvana team. Okay, so Sentinel won't see it coming. They're gonna try to keep ganking on this Kunka, but instead they're gonna go mid. Ultimate being popped in. It's gonna get, oh my god, this Warlock taking a whole bunch of damage. Warlock goes down. Not sure if that's the best of use, killing their war bitch with an ultimate burrow strike. However, killing Warlock like that will actually prevent a Inferno, so you actually take out a lot of counter push if you kill the Warlock. Looks like they're gonna go for Necrolyte. Necrolyte, not sure if it's the best idea. He's gonna pop the Sandstorm, really standard blinks, standard nuke dodges, and Kunka hiding up on this plateau for more ship coverage and whatnot. Sentinel really doing a good job, just turling, but they're really getting ganked. They do need more wards. At this point, I would not just put Warlock on wards duty. He has 14 wards by himself, but I mean, he's poor as heck. I'm sure Sentinel could put another hero on wards, probably Potm, probably, you know, the Alchemist. Alchemist going for excuse me, going for pipe. That pipe's gonna help a lot, but it really depends how you know, how long it takes to get them. A long range arrow misses. Meanwhile, KuroKy's farm a bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna take a drink of water real fast. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, so looking at the minimap, you could really see that the Scourge team is, you know, in pretty much control of the game right now. They are really being aggressive in terms of their hero positioning, and the fact that, look, they're actually staying in this portion of map even though they're being pushed to top. They know the Tinker can't take care of it. They rather get more ganks off. I mean, one thing with this actually does is actually cut off a lot of farm. If they actually, you know, if they push back the creep wave really quickly, that will actually give Kunka and Necrolyte more, you know, more room to farm. By allowing the enemy creeps to farm, by camping your ass here, it really reduces the farming range of your opponent. And look exactly what he there's a ward here, so this Potm he actually knows, but I think he's baiting. Yeah, he's definitely baiting. He's not even attacking. He baits, gets a leap out. Really nice return arrow. What an epic bait. And they get the NA kill out of that. Most of us will probably just right click that NA and like hit the NA once or twice, and that wouldn't have done anything. Like you know hit the NA once or twice, but the more important fact is that you allowed the NA know that there was true sight, and you know the NA would just basically run. However, what what the Potm did is that bait the NA to come in, leap away, and get a kill out of it, and that was just expert play by Vilik right there. SGC.Vilik, really nice play. However, Vilik should carry TP scroll. Just saying. Just saying. Meanwhile, there's a gank on bottom. There's an ultimate going off. What Lothar says, no dust on this Nirvana team. A bit of a mishap. Usually Nirvana pretty you know pretty heads up with carrying dust or wards or whatnot. Necrolyte getting a bit fat, Mecha into an Ultimate Orb, trying to pick up his Hex Stick, I believe. Yeah, he's only 900 to Hex. So as this game goes longer, Nirvana is going to be in a bit of more trouble. Right now, they're doing a really good job, getting absolute map control. I think they could get Roshan really quickly. There is a ward here, but it doesn't matter. Sentinel can't really do anything about it. And the biggest thing is that Scourge don't have to expend a lot of hero. All they have to do is put Enchantress and Chen on it for all people. And it looks like oh no, they're gonna get a torn off. Ship is not casted yet. Sand King trying to get a Burrow Strike. Sand King misses Burrow Strike. An arrow goes miss, and it looks like Sand King chases his way to Kunka, and I think that's a bad move. Bad move by the Kunka. Kunka gets chased away. His entire team of intelligence heroes being ripped apart. NA just right there. So NA picking up double kill, and these heroes on a full flight, and it looks like NA hasted, so there's really no way. A good miss torrent, miss impale, so both people missing their stuns. So really we're back to this position once again, and if you look at the creep equilibrium, Kunka could climb out and farm a wave, and that's it. Meanwhile, they're gonna go in for Kunka once again. Kunka getting a hit, getting a bit of imputus damage. Kunka taking a bit of damage. Oh my god. Ultimate goes off, and Kunka still goes to die. I believe there's a jump on the NA, and BKB on the NA as well. BKB runs in, a double kind of mishap in terms of chain stun. Oh my god, Alchemist or not, Pipe or not, they really just picked off these heroes one by one. If you notice how they focus fire, and that shows you a lot of team synergy. There was a lot of heroes running amok, and if you look at what the Nirvana team heroes did, they basically zoned in S5 and just focused on one, and then changed target immediately after the first one's dead. And it looks like a lot of nuke going down just to try to save this tower. They probably they will get NA now. Enchantress trying to do his best to do a lot of heal. Gem of True Sight gets dropped, and immediately Sand King blinks in to get the gem, picks up the gem. What expert moves, and that was a hell of fast fingers. Looks like, ooh, nice arrow, kind of walks into it, and Potm doing a bit of damage, and KuroKy fights back, and yeah, no, wow, they're doing a bit of damage, and KuroKy blinks out. I mean, that was hella quick fingers. I mean, NA die, and then the gem immediately picked up by KuroKy. Not sure if he actually dropped an item right there to do it. That would make it all more impressive. Looking at the creep kills, I mean, looking at the hero count scores and creep kills, farm leading way. Oh my god, these two guys are farming, but Tinker really catching up. Tinker, he has gone for the Hex Stick. So Hex Stick is, in my opinion, better in this game because they want to keep the game shorter. Shivas make you farm more for your next items, but of course Shiva's really good against the late game lineup with the minus attack speed over. It gives Tinker a bit of more survivability, but I believe Hex is ultimately more helpful, and I think this guy's doing some choke point jungling. You're doing it wrong if that's what you're doing. Probably have a missleep. Not sure what's doing checking for Roshan. if these creeps are awake, they probably could have killed them. You know. Oh, meanwhile, Necrolyte picking up a kill there. That I believe that was Sand King. Yep, Sand King was there, and but he probably gave the gem back. Yeah, the gem is back on the NA. So let me look at items real fast. So the hex stick on the Tinker pretty standard. Late game, I mean Chen has gone for treads for more HP. BKB, oh yeah, I should explain the BKB on the NA. So BKB on the NA is exactly an item that you don't really see. In most pro plays that you cannot rely on NA's invisibility really that much, because with the amount of Sentry Wars it does or whatnot, even if you invis in, you're gonna take a bit of spell damage. So what BKB allows you to do is after you pull out your nuke, or you're trying to pull out your nuke combo, you can still really do a lot in